Today, as you can see by the title, we're going to be playing Arena Solos. So, as you guys know, the World Cup is actually going on right now, so let's check out what's going on. FaZe Mega, I don't know if it's actually a FaZe member, but he just won a game right here.
Building, and you don't want to miss out.
So, just going to watch a little bit of this. So, as you see, the World Cup is going on. So, to be in the World Cup, you have to actually get in the Champion League, which is obviously too late for that. So, I'm just gonna try and get to the Champion League. Might take me a while. Probably will not do it in this stream. I still have to finish this division, and then I have to finish Division 6. So yeah, here we go. Sorry, didn't mean to blow my mic like that. Just trying to get something off my phone screen. If you're wondering what that noise is, it's my freaking fan. It's gonna get so annoying. Alright. We're going to a low-key spot. Back here. Sorry, I was on my phone. Okay, no more phone. Oh, what? Oh, I thought someone just built this. I was like, dang. Where's all the freaking loot at? Really? All I get is wood? Is there anything out there? Of course. And of course he somehow lasered me with that stupid new SMG. Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna turn off my fan because that's gonna get so annoying. Can you like close it? Thank you. Okay, and of course we're gonna lag. That's probably not a good idea because now he probably knows where I am. Oh my god. I should have used. Oh my god. This is why I stopped playing this game for a while. Okay, so you can obviously see what happened there. I mean, okay, we're gonna use my lucky skin because for some reason, always plays top 10. Watch me. Watch. I'm gonna say that, and then I'm gonna die. No. Should I use one of my sweaty skins? Mm. I'm just gonna change a bunch of stuff because I can. I have this skin, but I have it in the PlayStation form. But that one's doo-doo. Oh, I want that. Alright. We are not going over here next time. We are going salty. Jumped early. I don't care. Yes, a freaking combat shotgun. Of course, out of everybody else, you come for me. Of course, got no freaking match. I need to freaking. This is. You guys know. You guys should know why I stopped playing this stupid game. Alrighty, let's try this again. Hey, crosser, really? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Yeah. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Don't ban me! Don't ban me! Freaking don't ban me, YouTube! I didn't. No. Hey, crosser, uno, dos, tres, cuatro. My bitch is shaking ass and a lot though. Oh, how are these not hitting? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. My bitch is shaking ass and a lot though. Oh my god, of course! And I just shoot the fucking wall like a retard. Outlast opponents. What was that for? We're gonna saw that retard in the lobby! got that stupid dance. Just give me this. That's all I want right here. Just give me this. That's all I want right here. I'm going for it. I did it! What? That was loud. Oh no, that was a Tracy at that though. I'd be shaking ass and a lot though. I did it! What the f? Come on, come on. Oh my god. I did it! I did it! I did it! What?
Sorry, are you here to see me?
No, silly.
I know my purpose. Good.
I don't even know where I'm gonna go anymore. I guess I'm gonna go there. I didn't place it on the freaking thing. Oh no, oh, it's really shit. I'm shaking ass and a lot though. Come on, wants to land on me. Like, come on. Someone fucking pickaxes me, I'm gonna die. Oh, it's my shot! Trying to line up for a headshot. Yep, go up for that chest. God dang it. Yep, and still. Oh my god, get on my level! 192! Oh, there's people fighting down here. Yeah! Dude, your aim is so bad! And stop shooting me from behind! This kid is so bad. What do you mean I'm bad, bro? Look at your Fortnite name. Look at your YouTube name, bro. Like, get out of here. I don't get how I'm bad. My name's not best Fortnite player. Like, you're not. You're probably, like, really bad. Being completely honest. Let's 1v1 then. Not going to, because I'm trying to stream and you're coming in here and ruining it. Why is my thing not, like, speaking? Like, it should be like, it should, like, say what he said. Like, hello? You dumb maximum value because you don't fucking speak. Oh my god. Internet connection, of course. Like, why not? Is that why my freaking lady freaking thing is not working? Are you gonna work or like you gonna? Oh my god. Stop being a puss. I'm not a puss. Like, I'm actually just trying to stream and you're coming in here. You're probably like, what, like 10, and you just think you're so good. Like, you might be better than me, but like, I don't honestly care. You're a kid who sits on their ass all day and plays this game. This is my what, like 6th time playing this game in the past 2 months. So you can get out of my stream and stop being a retard. Wow, you're so mean. Laughing face. Bro, I don't know why you think you're so cool, man. Oh. I'm pretty sure you've been in my other streams and you've done the same exact thing. Like if you're gonna go do it, do it to someone else's channel. No, don't do it at all, cause you're just legit. You're saying that I'm being a puss, but you're the one sitting probably like on their Dell laptop, watching this right now, and you're probably not even on Fortnite. You're just trying to get me, and you're trying to intimidate me, even though you're legit just sitting here on your ass watching this stream when you could be doing something else with your life. But no, you choose to sit here and ruin someone's stream. That makes total sense, bro. Just because I'm not as good anymore doesn't mean like I wasn't good. Like you weren't good. You weren't good whenever you first started. Dude, I can't even hit her. Why you suck so bad, I'm so much better than you. Bro, like I honestly don't care. Like seriously. I don't care. Get out of my stream or else I will block your account. Do it, puss. I will. Oh my god. Over here. STFU, what does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. No. Really? You built in the ground? Did you block him? No, cause I don't think he's even in here anymore. I'm still here, plus, bro. I'm not the pussy here, man. I'm actually trying to make good content for you, and you're just being a complete bitch about it. Like, why you even subbed? Why you even here? Exactly, there's no reason that you're here. You're just trying to make me mad so I end my stream. No. Bro, just leave, man. You're so annoying. Thank you, Justin. Yo, best Fortnite player, maybe you should get off your ass and start making your own YouTube channel. Because maybe if you were generally good, that you could be a streamer like me. Like, I don't care if I don't have subscribers. Like, I just want to stream. I think it's fun. But I hate people like you who just come in here and be a complete dick. I already reported him. Good job. I was gonna do that, but I just realized I'm not even gonna like do anything because I'm just gonna let him waste his time and sit here. You're wasting your time. Like, right now you could be like on your PC or your PS4 or Xbox right now, streaming on Twitch or YouTube and actually enjoying it, because you could actually be enjoying, like, this is actually really fun. You could be enjoying talking to people and interacting with other people, but no, you have to come in here and make me pissed off to where I want to end my stream, which that's not gonna happen. I know what you guys do. You guys make people so freaking mad, and then they eventually end their stream. No, I'm not gonna do that. I just got NBA 2K19. Bet though, I got 18 because you know, I'm poor. Just kidding, I'm not poor, but I don't really play NBA anymore, so. Bro, I can't even do anything. Every time I try and do something in this game. $3 on PSN? Wait, for NBA 2K19? Wait, are you serious? Justin, do you have like Black Ops 4 or anything? Yep, to be exact, $3.18. I have like $5.01 on my account because I changed my Fortnite name, so my PS4 name, so that was $5. No, I don't have BF4. Don't play that trash game. Okay, bud. Well, nice job on wasting $5. What do you mean wasting $5? What do you mean? Yeah, I'm gonna join my friend real quick. Jordan. And seriously, best Fortnite player, I'm pretty sure you've been in my stream before doing the same shit. Jordan. It's probably AFK. We're gonna watch World Cup for a little bit. There's some good games for cheap. Wait, what? Oh, that's lit. Wait, what? Oh, this is cool. Like, while you're watching the World Cup, you can play this. Dang it.
Of the people who play this
All
game.
right.
There are millions and tens of millions of people who have tried and played Fortnite. Don't get discouraged. You are incredibly good. You are among the best of the best. If you want to continue taking it seriously, there will be something to play for. It's not going anywhere. There's always going to be more Fortnite games to play, whether it's community events or other things. Use the VODs. You can pick yourself up. You can talk to another player, or similar to what the S2 guys
Can you guys hear the audio
find
okay?
like-minded players. Join one of those friend groups. Ask players for advice. Keep pushing yourself, because you're not going to get better
When we
by
move,
giving up.
there's
Hey,
a bunch
if
of
you wanna
PlayStation
give up and
games
it's
in
not
my
for you,
log.
that's also okay. There are a ton of other games out there, and gaming is
That's not-
not just a singular thing. Games are fantastic, particularly with E3 going on. A bunch of new and fantastic
Okay.
titles out there that
Okay, you
deserve
can hear
to be
it? Good.
celebrated. But
'Cause I don't wanna-
right
'cause
now,
every time-
we're here
Usually
playing
whenever I do
Fortnite,
stuff like
trying
this,
to
no
decide
one can hear the
who's
audio,
got
so I was
two
just
spots.
making
Andrew
sure.
Picks up Uncle Iroh. That's the T right there.
That's the T, bud. Okay.
It's so good.
It is very, very good. These references are next level.
Secreto,
Just
what's
expand
that?
a
I don't
tiny
know
little
what that
bit
is.
on that. You know, we get it. We know it's a very difficult competition. We understand that. You know,
Bro, this is like
it
my
means
favorite
the
part
world
is
to
the
qualify.
end
If
game
you
because
don't, it feels
everyone's just like
like
in
the
one
weight of the
place and
world
there's
is
like a
just on
whole
top
bunch of
of you.
people. Like there's
You
32
doubt
people
everything,
in
your
this
skill,
one
your
little
ability to play
circle,
all these
and it's
things.
so
But
fun.
we promise you, you are here for a reason. You've made it to the top.
Because whenever I was
3,000
playing,
in your respective
look it up,
region
it's
because
hard
of
as
how
balls.
incredible at Fortnite
Okay.
and how skilled you are as a player.
But
So keep your head
I
up,
was playing
keep grinding,
Arena
keep your head
well,
up,
like an
keep
hour
pushing.
ago,
I
and
promise it'll all pay off in the
bro,
end.
this is
That's
exactly
where
how
we're at.
Endgame was.
Never
The
forget.
Endgame was in
Fortnite
Arena.
World Cup.
Just
What did your
everyone's
improvement
in
look like over the
this
course of the
tiny
World Cup?
circle, and
Did
you have to
get more points? Did
fight
you
off
have
like
one
a
of those
scrim.
days that were really good
Ooh,
too? What was your scoring
ooh,
like?
he
How
should
was
not
it
have went
competing in
there.
the first open tournament in the
Nice
largest
rotation.
open tournament that has been run?
Watch out for
Let us know,
lava.
'cause
Didn't do
we
any
wanna hear
damage
about
because
it.
you're
We
a
wanna know what your
god.
experience was like,
Get high
what you
ground.
like,
Get on.
and
No,
what
get
you
on the
didn't
builds.
like.
Get high
Give
ground.
us some of the positives in there so
Okay,
we're able
bud.
to iterate on all of that stuff. But as we said now, pressure plant going through,
Interesting.
geysers going, and Terraini is extending his shadow form because, as we said, his feet doesn't touch the ground. So that answers the question about what that interaction looks like. The real question is, if he hung out on a zip line, would he still just stay in that fire or shadow form? Who knows? Top 25 placement points
I
are
need to
abound, and
download
Terraini
Fortnite
now
again
has
so
priority on the
I
zone.
can build
He's gonna
my
look
own
back and
levels.
try and catch all the people who are hot feeding right by
What do you
him. That's
mean?
an incredibly tough shot to hit. 23.
Oh, if you do,
Doesn't get
if
measured by
you
the other players. He
do,
does. He's in the box. He's stuck in there.
download
Doesn't look like
Fortnite
the
again,
player
I will
right
give
then,
you
so he's
an
just gonna
I will give you an
right down
account.
the side
It
of the
has
box.
like
The
season
ball
2
is
skins on
thrown
it.
down, finds
Okay.
doesn't find the trap, but finds the shot because
It has
Cryo
like season
has
2
to
skins
move
on
to
it.
the
So
other
if you
side.
want it, you can
16
have
players
it.
remaining. Harrians and Andrew
The name
still
of the
in
account
lobby.
is Chubby
Nobody wants to be the
Stubby.
last one. Trap fires, player gets to the opposite side, puts the ramp down. Terraini being like, nah, I'm not dealing with that. Bernie picks up Oppo Whip, and we have our
Hunter
top
gave the
15
account to me.
Harrians. Gets Kytrex and Rick, gets Orba in the
I think he
lobby,
left.
spinning fast.
Exactly, and look at this. Another one just picked up like that. We're nearing top 5 so quickly. But look at this. You still have people all the way around.
Bye, puss.
Players being
Okay,
eliminated
bye,
left and right.
retard.
Up on the high ground, though, Hustle and Allrum looks like they're going to contest right now. Harrian says,
I'm gonna turn up the volume because I can't hear it well. I want that full volume.
has the highest ground tarp, so he's just going to keep applying pressure from above. Now I'm curious, does Harrians have more rockets? Okay, you answered my question. Thank you. Did you
Yeah,
read my
Justin, if
mind?
you want an
No.
account, I
Through
can
and
give you
right
it.
On up there, you see Andrew picks up drip trades, but Hustle starting to row kind of thin on mats. He has 22 left, but it should be okay to hold high ground for now. is dealing
Like
with
you don't have,
Liver.
you don't have to
Picked up
keep.
ammo
All
from
right,
that last Elam, so he's
all right.
okay.
I'll see if I
Dexterity
can.
picks up Jay Roses,
See if
and
I
we're
can.
into the
I need
top
a
five.
bigger
Paradise goes down
hard
just
drive.
inside of it. Randy
If you
picks up
ask
Dexterity,
my
that's a 1v1
dad,
between Tyrone
I got this
and
thing for
Hudson.
Christmas.
Tyrone
It like
up on the high
you can
ground.
plug it into your
Hustle going
PS4.
to
It's
take
like
away, double
it's
ramps
like a
out
big
into the side.
storage block, and
90
it
in
gives
the
you
reverse,
extra
flips it,
storage.
but gets
I
pulled
haven't
up
used it
by
yet, so if
Tyranny. Great
you can
combat,
ask
so
my
Hustle
dad
now
if you can
going to
have
drop
it,
back down.
just like
One
to
thing you
use
know,
it.
though, Hustle has
So.
the bandages, but no builds. If it goes to full close and he's okay, it should go to him. The difference between bandages versus a slurp and a campfire is minuscule, but
Nice.
Hustle slips up, only had the 50 HP, and gets taken out.
My
by
knee hurts
a
so
very
bad.
slight
I don't know
change
why I
in
did do
elevation.
it.
That's not Old Man Mountain, that's like the newborn hill, but it was enough.
It was enough. I love fighting Volcano because it just makes like the action feel more action.
So tomorrow is gonna be BO3 stream.
Food.
Tuesday
Oh.
is
Between the slats. Hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Send observers.
Tuesdays
That was
is
dope. All right,
Fortnite
I
or
liked
not
that one.
Fortnite,
That
Minecraft
was a
Survival
pretty good
Series.
one. I liked it.
Wednesdays is
Rux.
nothing.
Rux hasn't qualified, right?
Thursdays
no, and Rux have qualified.
is
Excuse me, I missed
Qualified,
Fortnite.
but solos haven't qualified.
Friday
Yes, so one more
Friday is
opportunity
Black Ops
this
4.
next weekend to try and come
Zombies and
Actually, it
Blackout
will be
and
on
stuff.
the Thursday and Friday, June 20th and 21st.
I know what you're
Right. Those
talking
change
about. I've
times.
seen
Also,
them
don't forget those
on
hours have been pushed
OfferUp
back. And the
for
prize
cheap.
pools have been doubled for that
This
rescheduling.
house is killing
Again,
me,
you can see
but
the qualification
when
spots
you
on the
move,
right-hand
I
side.
will have extra
19 were up
cash.
for
Okay.
grabs today. 17 have gone down, and 2 more are available here in the West. Who will be able to take?
Bro, I need to change my chair or something, because like my knee hurts so bad in this when I sit in this chair. Like, cause my legs hurt because this chair is so uncomfortable.
With a little bit of help from the store.
Man, another dense lobby. Now keep in mind, we're coming.
Okay,
the
hold on.
circle is already moving.
Just watch the
Circle is
stream.
already
You don't
moving.
really have to. Just watch this.
We're
You don't
getting
really have to
close
listen to
that
me.
Circle 6.
Look.
Rux here. A little bit of a tough spot. He's going to go ahead and get that rotation. Question is, where does he want to land? He probably could have challenged that player, but I think it's a little bit smart. Just go to the edge of that next storm zone, get yourself to safety, establish, and then see where the next zone is. Right? It's again, every interaction matters. Every decision they make is literally going to make or break their game.
So on that rotation in and of itself, you have 2 choices when you're going through. You can come down on the very near side of the zone where there's going to be more players, but you want to land towards an edge because the next circle goes outside of the bounds of the safe zone. If you don't go to an edge and you go to the middle, you're guaranteed a rotation no matter what. Whereas if you do get an edge, you're either on the backside and have to rotate right away, or everyone rotates into you. So the safe calculated play is you put yourself in the middle for an even rotation, but that means you're in the middle of the rotation and guaranteed have to rotate. So if you put yourself towards the side with mixed utility, you at least have a chance of hitting the zone. But then on the flip side, if it goes back to the opposite side, it's really rough. Most of the time,
I have a 2
zone, I'd say you want to
terabyte,
go far side, simply
but
because the near
it
side is
is
going to be
corrupted.
stacked and there's
Dang,
less
feels
threats
bad.
there. So even if you do have to rotate away, most players aren't rotating all the way
Ooh,
over
nice
there,
laser,
as
though.
you can see Steelmat doing right now. And then
KNG.
turning
I wonder
about
what that
face. Sees all the players dropping down from the sky. And that was the slow redeploy. That's what I'm talking about. If you go to press space, as somebody knocks your ramp out from under you, you'll be stuck in that slow redeploy forever. But Steelmat opts not to punish that player, instead swaps
dirty.
onto gun deals and swats him out of the sky, swapping his name from Epic Wales Duo back to Steelmat so we can give him the credit.
Lag much? Jeez.
Dang it, you literally stole my joke. I was going to say.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that. My bad. That was totally my fault. I just wanted to play this. Real quick, I'll play one game with this, and then once I die, I'll go back to it. Alright, see ya, man. Oh, I can get higher score. Cool. No!
Bumbo and combat shotgun sitting on full draw right now, has an explosive shotgun round ready to go in case anybody gets greeted by it. Sees the shadow player, not able to find the first hit.
Oh, what
Baller
the heck?
right
He
next
just
to
came out of
pickaxe
nowhere.
him. That works too. You can send him on down, but he's going to be able to catch himself. See if he had pickaxed him there.
He would've got
gone out
blind.
in the storm. Would have got an elim.
Yep.
Just saying. 200 IQ.
You know what I'm curious about? I know.
Oh. Another
Nice.
thing,
Okay.
it's top 15, so that's a 3-point swing there. But an explode or any AoE damage that hits a baller.
Oh, I get it. They're
will
switching
factor
between different
Back,
games.
Wavy
Okay,
Jacob
that makes
as well,
sense.
The player who is in the top 5 tomorrow, so good high ground domination from him. But now back on board with Seal Matt, 2 elims and top 12 currently, needs top 5 for the next round of points. But he also still has 3 stinks, Zeke.
These just increase in value over the course of the game, right? You got to think the stink bomb is a little bit larger than a 1x1 grid space. When you throw it,
Nice
especially in this kind of a
elim,
corner,
bro.
You're going to get guaranteed damage. Remember that's
Get your loot, get your loot, hurry, get your mats.
Shields,
There
and
you
it
go.
hits directly to the health bar. If he just drops it down on the players down below, he's going to get a bunch of damage numbers, and he's going to be able to track them. Because remember, that damage number is ticking, and you can track where that number is coming from.
Drop it on the backside of the storm on low ground. Players will always be there.
I'm gonna look at
Always, no matter
something.
what. But right now you can see he's only on the 31 builds, trying to find a
I'm
little
going
bit of room
Amazon real
to
quick.
navigate.
Okay,
Finds a big
okay.
pot, knows there's a player over on the side. This is when you should be using those
Yep.
stinks. They are going to get to a critical point where you will have no more area to get it. But Seal Matt says, I know better. I'm going to stick to that combat shotgun. Top 5,
Oh,
top 4 now as Pearl gets end picks. Pearl on the high ground. Bob Hack on the tarp beneath. Seal Matt now on the mid tarp. So now Bob Hack on ultimate low. And there it is. Drop down the stink. Drop down a rocket as well. Seal
Look.
Matt got the last up. Bob Hack, that's the wrong way. Flint knocks out into the storm. Seal Matt should just drop another stink on the low ground. Oh no! He put it in his box! He put it in his own box! Oh my God.
Nice.
Fetty got the tick over onto it because he was the last one who tagged him forever ago. Pearl got the tick as well. 17 points for Pearl, but that's rough.
devastating.
You know what? That's just one of those.
PS4
webcam
webcam is freaking $43.
You smelt it, you dealt it. Real rough there, taking yourself out. Not about the Dutch oven there, but hopping into the next match.
Gotta be
Tracer,
kidding
Meteor,
me.
Poser, kicks all over by Pleasant Park. You have Doten in the corner, and Tracer has a nice little loadout. 6 shadows with the combat. Also has a tower built up, so might have a little bit of extra resources underneath, and has priority rotation on the zone. You can see
Taking a
right
screenshot
on
of
the
that.
edge of the Pleasant Park.
Share
Yeah, I
messages.
mean, right now, at this point, he could just look to gatekeep players as they're trying to get themselves into safety. I want to see, though, yeah, okay, I was going to say, I want to see like a wide shot. I want to see more of what's going on here in Pleasant Park. A lot of players are on that outside edge, and they need to start making their way in. We've already have, you can tell, right? There's players that have already established themselves in this new safe zone. Now it's about everyone else. How do they get in? Are their rotations safe? Do they have long rotations? Does someone around them have a potential launch pad or rift that they could use? Do they have that utility? So many
Bro,
hostiles
I'm
say
so glad
that
Fortnite
Choi
did this to where you
is
can
flying
watch
in the
it.
air and just gets ripped to shreds. He's not been eliminated, not yet, but he is in definite critical condition. Bolt Johnny, they're going to be picked off in 38th place. Rough, not the worst, but rough for sure.
That's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. I'm not in terms of like, oh, getting to 38th is bad.
Nice.
But playing 18 minutes or whatever in a game to get to the 5th circle and then being dropped out before placement.
I gotta
points
change my profile picture
doesn't
because
feel
it's
good
not
as a player.
baseball dude
Tracer
anymore.
now popping the shadow, going to opt to try and find
It's
a
Hydro
little bit of room.
Kings.
You can see again the players gravitate more towards the outside of this 5th circle. Gradient Bricks picks up last live Tracer.
Bro, there's
hitting the tree,
35
a little
people
bit
in that
closer.
tiny circle.
5
That's
units,
insane.
5 smoke bombs, and now why you're towards the outside of the circle. Everyone on the eastern side of Pleasant now has priority on that zone, and players are going to have to go past. 35 players left. You can see everyone playing safe, playing dense. Nobody wants to get picked off right here. We've talked about it before. The placement threshold is kind of the barrier. Like, hey, was this an acceptable
There's a
game?
dude right next to you, bro.
Can't spend this much time in a match and not get placement points.
Watch it, watch it, watch it.
Here we go, man. Circle has started moving. Again, guys, every interaction matters. This is their last opportunity, the last few games they have on the server. Probably like about an hour left in queue time. Becca, can you help me out?
Nice.
Boom, 105 minutes. Thanks, Becca.
105 minutes?
Wait, what did I? Is that
Really,
what I said?
Zeke?
An hour and 5 minutes.
Really? Ah! wow.
Anyway,
All right. Yeah, we're just
34
hopping
players.
right back.
No, Becca, take that away. Remove the graphic. Becca, remove the
Fortnite
graphic.
World Cup. Can Zeke do math? The answer is no.
The answer is no.
Yes, we're not friends anymore. Now, Tracer here turns and picks up
It was Jarvis.
Pocket. And Sino gets Jarvis as well.
FaZe
The South Korean
Jarvis,
player
bro.
taking him down there representing
You're kidding, Jarvis.
South Korea, as I said, from the Asia region.
Oh my
playing in
God.
Canada currently had a nice little Canadian flag there on
that's
his
cool.
Twitter account. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, but I know he'd been asking, doing everything they can to try and get one of the solo spots there. You can see Sino in the bottom
Where's
left.
Tracer
Persecute
at?
also in the lobby. Vide in the lobby. Fate Yonder, Wheels, Ty Tanks, TXG Temple, Dordan, Kaz, Coral, so many players. Kaz qualifying for the Fortnite World Cup creative side with one of the sickest trick shots during Ninja's thing, still into the top 25. So 3 points for everyone in the lobby. And Kaz goes down right there, a little bit of a caster curse. I apologize, but he did get his flu shot, so not gonna end up being sick. Kefu picks up Doten. Spook does get his shadow canceled, immediately gonna 90 up, box himself up and over, and he says, nah, I'm gonna pop another shadow and get out of dodge. This is risky. Needs to avoid getting metroed here, and he does. Puts enough space between him to get back over the backside of the zone. Nobody expects the reflank with the shadow. You expect him on the far side not to come back to the near, but Spook can't convert as by, oh, as I say that, he drops down and
Nice.
Persecute. That's a 3-point swing as that even pushes us into the top 15.
Now, top 5 is the next threshold, and this is where we're going to see players play a little more defensively. They want to hit top 5. Those extra 2 points are so crucial. Spook here doing his best impersonation of a spooky ghost, walking around that shadow bomb. He's going to find a player, a 36. It is a headshot, but not a ton of damage. And look, he's got there in the pyramid. They're trying to keep himself safe. He does get the ramp, and the players, they're just trying to abandon. They're like, no. I need to get myself to safety. I need to survive. Kefu going down in the top left to Yonder. Cherish Reality just going to get ripped to shreds. 3 eliminations for Spook. And then Rocket, he's looking to fracture it all, Sundown.
Oh, but he finds the player in the shadow form. Can he follow up on it? What?
Wait, what?
I didn't. Literally, I heard the audio cue as he turned and built. That was inhuman from Spook to be able to get that there. Sino picks up Dordan, and we're getting closer to that top 5. And one thing to note, once players hit the top 15, it's a little bit like, okay, I got my 5 placement points. I can kind of press it. This is a relatively successful game either way. And Synergy kicks on the high ground. 2 big pots, Shadow Bomb and a Rift. Little less valuable, but it's all about the rockets and the combat. He's going to start working top down and looking for those aim down sight shots, holding his hard right hand, waterfalling another level, only about 3 or 4 up, and now he's going to start looking for shots. And this is the first, and sees 2 people get blown up. Leo and Yonder get blown up by Sino and Ty Tanks, and we have our top 5. 7 points for everyone in the lobby, and Kix is trying to go to work. This player holding him off, using the turbo build to just hold that box, and Kix says, okay, you can have it. I'm going up 1 more.
He does have a single RPG. He could just bring everything down or just save it and try to get a cheeky angle and just level everything down below. Now, keep in mind, he's got a great angle. He immediately just destroys that player there. They're going to just back to lobby. Good day, friend. Sinu there picked up as well. So who's left? I 3-box me or wide shot me.
That's
the Rocket gonna come in.
That's it.
That's Ty Tanks. Oh my God. Okay, who's down below? Who's still left?
I think he actually got a shield tag with that RPG. I assume this player is tagged out. That's why he's just playing defensively.
It was Spook.
No, but he did get a shield shot. Spook tried to be a spooky ghost there, but no, a Flankerino Synergy kicks him out to the lobby, gets the victory royale.
Bro, these games are so insane.
Well done from him there, and just look at the run away from Pleasant. We pretty.
Like these games, bro. Oh, another game. We're watching it. We're not playing that. Nico, the fuck up. Okay.
That next safe zone. There's only about 4 or 5 on the edge, and the other 40 players are gonna have a long rotation over there. That's a lot of open space.
Yeah, we need either community launch pads, community rifts, shadow bombs, whatever it is. Ballers, just get yourself to safety. Now is the time to go. Nico, look at this. Rift to go, slurps, half shields. He's ready. He's got no elims. He's trying to look, saying, I've got time. I'll mess with this player. Sky Virus. Unfortunately, not the T-Virus. Gonna get eliminated there.
So one fantastic thing that Nico did, and you might wonder why.
Sorry,
players are
sorry if
doing
I'm breathing
it,
loud
players
in
will
my mic.
set up a
I'll just like
behind them and
move away a
then
little
force
bit.
themselves onto
we
the
go.
wall. This goes back to the conversation we had before about those yellow builds. If you put the ramp and then you're standing in it, because the other wall ends up being
44
broken
people
and you're
left,
faced
bro, that's
into that one,
insane.
as you step forward, that
Look at
other
the
wall
map.
gets
You look
full
at the
built
map
and
down
kind of
here.
pushes you
Look how
forward
many
a little bit,
people
but makes it a
are
little
in here.
easier
Like,
to
just look
phase
at that.
through into the walls. That's how Nico was able to get there and get that shot off. Well done from him there to close that one out. But the rest of the lobby, you have
Just
we
look
already saw
right
Psycho
here.
have
Look how
an
many people
incredible
are in the
performance.
circle.
Not gonna meme on that because it really was that good. But Rex gets the wall, gets the cone, has the trap on
I'm
the
gonna say
back
break that
side.
trap, though.
Renuity can go hang out in the lobby because Rex is dominant.
Rex 3 limbs, not bad.
Another member of S2 or the Heart Clan. In case you can't tell, looks like a little heart. Look at it. Squint tries a little bit. You can tell. The S and 2. 42 players remain. This is going to dictate
42.
what happens moving forward. Where is the new safe zone? Here we go. Down low by Lonely. Okay, so pretty even flat terrain. Like, there's a little bit of that little, like, incline, that little baby one there, but it's not like a mountain, right? They're going to be fine, especially with rotational tools.
So the first players who go will be fine. The second players won't, and that's why those hills end up being so bad.
I'm
When you're going
tired.
over kind of a change in
What time is it?
verticality, you need to be going early or have
9:02.
utility. Because if you're going
Jeez.
late without utility and trying to build up, it doesn't matter how good of a builder you are. If everyone in the lobby has slapped brick and metal down there ahead of time, it takes forever to break through. You can't find your angles, and now we see Pika trying to take the wall away, drops back down
Pika,
through his edit.
that's
Storm
fine.
Surge is on, so 9 players in the lobby will be pressured from
Ooh,
that.
nice
Again,
tag.
30 is when it turns off. You see
Yeah,
typical
get out of there,
gamer
bro.
picking up
Storm's
AU
coming
Turkey and Pika trying
Nice
to find the player,
tag.
holding with the heavy snipe.
Bro, that
there.
Storm's gonna get you,
Citizen
man. You gotta get
Snipes
out of there.
Just gets held by the entire zone. Pika goes
Nice.
for the shot, but does not hit it, and immediately pops his glider and just hangs out in the air. Wants nothing to do with all of this chaos on the mid and low ground.
Yeah, just let everyone duke it out, you know. As they're making
Typical
rotations,
gamer.
the lobby's going to thin itself out. And look, this is exactly what you do. Just wait.
I just saw typical
Especially
gamer.
now, as people are trying to establish themselves, he's probably going to try and challenge someone for their high ground.
Bro, that
'Cause
lag
you know,
is kind
down
of
below, all
annoying.
they're thinking about is who can I pick off? How can I get to safety? Now, instead, here he's going to say, look, Zeke, I'm going to step ahead of you. I'm going to land there first, establish myself, and I'm going to look to gatekeep everyone that's trying to rotate in. A player here, he's going to get the wall blown out from his side. Good recovery, though. He did not lose that much life. He still has the 2 half shields as well, so he's still good to go. 28 people still left, though. Look at the rotation out of that Shadow Bomb.
So sick to be able to get out around the side and get over to the far if he can now establish himself and begin shooting. But instead, you see him on the right side of the screen, just continues to extend out the shadow bomb and get to the top 25. Well done there from Pika. There's a reason he was in the top spot. There's a reason he's already qualified for solos. He's really
Nice.
ridiculously good at this game.
Good job using that rift,
No, rift
but take
forced
10
there, so now
10
Rex
damage. It's
and
not that
everyone
good.
else, not from the same rift, their own potentially, gonna look to land. But look, a little girl up on top is taking shots at the mean old Fortnite players in the
Look,
sky.
typical gamer.
Pika there, look, another Shadow Bomb use.
It was
He
right
wants
there.
this high ground. He's continued to contest because he knows that is a power position and he wants it. Rex here is gonna try and get a little cheeky angle here, see where he can go ahead and nest himself. Looks like they're on the lowest ground tarp. This is pretty good. It's
Typical
gonna keep
gamer
you
just
safe,
killed
especially everyone down below. You gotta
Jogo.
think everyone probably down below is
I-
a little
I
less on
just
that. So that's why they don't want to
freaking cracked my
contest. They want to
ankle.
try and conserve. 4 more people need to fall. 2 go down there.
I want
2,
Rex to
2,
win.
1
Or
more.
Pika.
Top 15. Okay, I thought it was going to come a little quicker than that, but oh well, here we
Excuse me.
are. There, okay, of course! Okay, I'm trying. I did my best. Anyway here.
And it was a little girl picking up Timber Skelty, the player from Mexico there.
Look,
And we're
typical
into that
gamers
top 15,
right
as you said.
here.
And additionally, too, there were a lot of top 10 players who were in this. Players who last time we checked the leaderboard are up there right away. You can see Rex and Domo in there. CJ was in the
Place your
lobby.
trap,
A
place
little
your
girl
trap.
Pushes in and will pick up an Elam. Rex puts both of his traps on the
Nice.
side. 1, 2, and typical gamer gets taken down. He was on a spree of himself.
No!
And Rex says, "Don't you know who I am?
Rex!
I know who you are, but
Rex,
it's
why'd
time
you
learn
kill?
my name."
You
Brilliantly
killed
done there
typical
from him.
gamer, man.
Well, he's got a big galaxy brain and tiny little arms, but Pika is up on the high ground there. He's going to go ahead and try and contest.
Come on, Pika.
Fisco, I believe,
Build,
is the
build,
way you would say
yeah.
that name. Now, Pika having a little bit of difficulty, but keep in mind, he's got the 8 builds. That's why he's not trying to get crazy beyond fast. decimated, but Night Slayer
No,
says, I
big
am the
up.
Pika Slayer. Go back to lobby, friends. And look at this. Fisco's like, oh, did something happen? I guess I'm just going to drop back down. Everyone down below, everyone okay?
Alright, come on, Rex.
Night Slayer showing off his Earth type right there now as Rex continues working on the mid-tarp, does put down the first campfire, trying to get as much effective HP as he can. Will top off to 100 right before the storm that comes through. Finds the first shot. Can he connect afterward? And he does. That was Night Slayer right after he took out Domo. So now Rex on the low ground sends a player down. 1, 2, but
Rex,
Fisco
come on,
catches
don't do
himself
this.
right
Don't
after.
fail.
Fisco in your top right. Rex in your bottom right. 70 builds to 32. Fisco is going for an early campfire. He committed to,
no! Why would you stop it? Oh, no.
So he stopped it because he saw that Rex was on the low ground and continued going through. So even if he had gotten it, he wouldn't have had the health advantage. But now the circle is closed. Rex just needs to hang out. He saw Fisco do it early, and he gets some. Rex and tagged him forever ago with it, pushing himself up to 39 points there. 19 from that match. Brilliantly done from Rex, but we're going to throw it on over to Dr. Lupo, who's in the studio.
Gentlemen, thank you. Legend has it there are a few things louder
Dr. Lupo.
But I will say the show and the shots from a lot of these players in NA West also standing out pretty loud, if I do say so myself. Speaking of which,
why aren't you playing in this thing,
NA West
man?
standings, so I'm going to now pivot and walk over to the board because that's what it says in the script. No, for real, NA West still going very, very deep right now.
Green
a lot of
screen.
players competing for this top set of positions.
Or not.
Pika
I think it's like
still
an actual
holding it out
screen.
all the way at the top there, 59 points. Only 4 games played. I think he's playing a different version of Fortnite compared to everybody else. Symmetrical, Deuces, Sparl, Jarvis, Arkham, a ton of players, Harrians that we've seen over the course of the entire day so far from NA West. But I want to take 2 seconds real quick and look specifically at Symmetrical. 5 games played, 3 victory royales. Here's what's shown up so far. This is scary consistency minus this outlier number 3 there. But if you look in the bottom right, placement has been huge thus far. 70% of the 50 points that he's earned up until now. It's crazy. It's a spread like we have not typically seen. Usually we see closer to 40, 60.
I know the title of this live stream is Arena Solos, but I'm really interested in watching
top
this.
1, 2, 3 position. You have to remember if Pika does maintain number 1, he's already qualified. So those 2 positions for NA West shift down just one bump. A lot of competition still out there. This is the last week for solos across the board. This is the last set of games for the last region. Before we get to those, we got to take a quick 5-minute break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to cast this thing and.
I went somewhere. Hold on. Okay, so we're just gonna do some creative for 5 minutes and then go back onto it. Because a game of Arena will take me at least 10 or 15. So I don't want to really miss anything. So I set a timer on my phone for 5 minutes. So let's get it. Oh no, Dios, I'll try to see it. No. Ay, but this chicken ass and a lot though. Oh. Alright. Have the timer set up. It's at 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Rate me down below 1 out of 10 rating on how good I am. What goes here? Oh, it's a heavy shotgun. Why am I even grabbing guns? What? Where's my heavy shotgun? That was not there, but okay. Okay. Oh, I looked over at those builds and it messed me up. And I'm lagging, so like that's nice. Build? Or edit, I mean. No, my mouse cord fell off my desk and it messed me up. Oh, lag much. Okay, or not, just like... I don't know why I did that, but okay. Do you guys think I could be in the World Cup? Probably not. Stop building one right here. About 2 minutes left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sai pitch shaking ass and a lot though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sai pitch shaking ass and a lot though. Why am I editing? If you guys would like to see more gameplay, subscribe and yeah. Dude. Bro, what? A build! Freaking lag, man. Oh, gotta get back. Add 1 minute. No, don't do that. Delete.
To the Warriors.
Hurry up, hurry up.
So I was just looking at my Monkey stream and I found my game box. And I had Madden 19 in it and I never opened it, so we're about to play it. And I'm about to stream it on YouTube. And even see spotters. No, I got
5
Fortnite on my
bushes
screen. Hold up.
in a row, and I think a 6th bush
Spotless, not
inside the
single.
box. Are those all players on the outside, or what's going on here? The camouflage is so good, I can't really tell. My vision is based on movement, so I'm not.
There's not a
I'm like a T-Rex.
well,
All the trap behind. It'll chase pushing away.
I'm gonna do it, people.
Barely dodging that one. Loadout looking a little thin right now. Blue tactical AR, blue combat shotgun, which I'm going to be honest means honestly the world at this point. How a lot of these players are playing. Gray AR, not too bad.
Well, I had
23 points thus far, 1 elimination, 78 builds, and a dream of New York City.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is here. Is he only had 45.
Bro, this kid legit deleted NBA 2K18. Legit. Bro, well there goes Saturday's stream.
Let's go.
That's what he needs, man.
Lift into shadow bombs. Do it.
Cause we every Saturday I told him like every other Saturday that we would play
entire
we
field
would
there.
play NBA
Always didn't go too early
2K18
either. I mean,
and like 1v1
Twins
and
are
do
gonna
like
drop in and
blacktop
go
and
around.
stuff.
Still safe. Landon just outside
Oh,
the zone. Gonna box up and build.
he's an idiot. He totally forgot.
Up in the air, combat shotgun attack AR, not a ton of ammunition for that tack. I say that only 100 rounds, but it's still only 100 rounds. No opportunities to take too many shots. One of the stars of NA West, floating around in a baller there. Meanwhile, Epic Whale, Kanji, about to take
Be
a
right
shot
back.
at this heavy snipe.
And
See if he
controller
can
just
call
fell on the
for
floor.
guarantee. There it is.
But I'll be
42
right back.
Shots, couple shield tags on the inside. Didn't even look like critical damage though, which is too bad.
Crazy to see how much the game has changed too. I've seen players rocking double heavy snipes. If you can find them,
Back to back.
That can
Quick
catch
scope the
people off
second
guard.
one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you see someone that's maybe mid-heal, they're gonna try and finish that mini because there's a bit of hesitation. They're thinking, I need to pop this so I can make sure that I get the shield. But in fact, the thought should be, I need to wall off after the first heavy snipe because there's got to be a second or something's on its way still. Heroes and Edgy, 2 eliminations here for Epic Whale. The 4 now, 29 points and 141 builds. 2 rifts, those are going to need to be used relatively soon, or they're almost obsolete. We'll see though. Launch pad into a rotation, around the mountain we go.
Yeah, he did get shot there, so he's gonna have to land, kind of slow things down just a little bit. Someone got boogied over to his left-hand side. Is he gonna snatch up that opportunity to kind of jump on? Guess not. That player got right back in the baller and down the hill he went.
Gotta go. No time to waste any of it. Player dropping in above. Epic Whale trying to follow through.
Alright, so I'm gonna watch this on my phone. You guys should be able to hear the audio.
Very
You guys just won't be able to watch it.
Force down to 76. Gonna have to play on the defense. Use that rift. Probably the last super safe time to use it, assuming nobody looks up. One of those players that may look up for too long. Jarvis, somebody we've had our eyes on a number of times for NA West already.
I was literally watching him back in the talent room. Jarvis.
That's real. I can confirm that he actually was.
Yeah, like just sitting there staring at his games because he's been having quite the run. A couple unfortunate hiccups, but all in all, just pretty decent run here. He's really made his way to the top.
Jarvis gonna have to try and apply pressure. There's no other opportunity. Just kidding. Sculler goes down. Look for a back-to-back.
Wait.
Just in case those elims come in way too quick. Ruddy goes down as well. PGG Jarvis moving forward. Excellent set of plays. No materials though after building himself into a box. Finds. Oh, an attempt.
Bro, why is Jarvis like so bad right now?
He got locked in on it. Somebody else from above.
He just died again.
Shots. Seal Matt his duo right here.
Standoff there. I see Kate and G all in those players' names. So bunch of friends basically at this
Oh, bless you, to me.
Here their enemies. Aiden jumps up, goes with the side hop, takes the high ground.
Hello?
Storm. But the cost, 60 HP to take this high ground, and the opponent didn't even expect it.
Not a big deal.
Worth it.
Bro.
Big deal.
He may have spent the 60 HP.
Oh my god, this is so dumb. Jesus.
Shield here in a 1v1 versus Trashy. He's gonna be able to close out. We'll find out now. Trashy stuck with the no build shots from underneath down to 69 HP. With Shadow Bomb, an attempt to maybe make a climb here using the tree potentially, but Aiden is doing it again. Shooting Trashy out. No attempt. No climb. Just taking an opportunity to pop a couple minis. It may not be enough though. Aiden stuck right there. No way! And Trashy with a 9,000 IQ play in the bottom. Exactly. He popped the Shadow Bomb, but didn't
Trashy, this one.
and Aiden spent all this time trying to track him. Couldn't even be tracked because Trashy was still on the bottom. Aiden literally lost an easily winnable game just because of an outplay.
Bro, what are you doing landing on me? You're so dumb.
Distinct sound when someone jumped with
Bro. Bro! Why's my leg twitching? Wait, no. Oh my god, why is my leg twitching like that? Oh my god, why is my leg twitching? I'm getting really mad. Peak. Bro, shoot me up. Stop doing that. Oh, of course. Whenever I start heading towards him, he wants to peek. What's he doing?
In fact, it's an entirely in the water 8th circle that we're moving towards right now. And like placement is only just barely given out. As far as 20 players on our bed, you can't walk down there. And you can try, but it's going to be real sad when you have to jump along the bottom. Look at this Fox.
Where'd he go? Okay, he shot me to my wall. Bro, you're stupid. Turn it down. Okay, bud. Wait a minute. Nope. Oh my god. Okay. I need ammo. Well, I've never done that. That was kind of cool. Okay. Oh, I should have. I should have healed up. Like I healed up with the shield, but I should have healed up with the bandies as well while I had the chance. I need ammo. I wasted all my ammo on that one guy. Sorry I'm not talking, I'm just trying to focus. Oh, is this new? Or is that old? I think it's old. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna play Edge, honestly. They should try to. Should I third party that? Jesus. No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and survive.
Exactly on the high ground, just big chilling with already built structures. In fact, he owns a number of them. You see if it's corner right, he's gonna watch the shots, finds two. That player's down to less than 50. He's gonna push forward. Cryptic slays goes down. We are now in a top 4 situation. Cryptic at least getting the top 5 points there. 7 from that. 49 though total for 7. He could put himself in the top 10. Hopefully the top 2 if he can make his way all the way to the top. And speaking of the top, climbing out of the basically all the pre-built structures, Spicy. Peek right on top of another Spicy picks up that elimination. 4 players left. My friend out there in the corner. I feel that for sure. So that's all tonight. Starting to descend a little bit of fall damage. 4 players at the bottom are literally dancing inside and outside of the build right now. Corner is happening. He's got layers above him already. Yeah, just dude. I ain't lying down. I want to see if Spicy can go just 2 or 3 floors out, launch pad, try and take high ground and push the shotgun. Do it.
Oh, he's lagging. Or it's me. It's probably me.
Spicy was sitting on the launch pad. I would have left
Dude, why is he building up so much?
floor launch, fly up and try and take high
Oh my god.
above, especially with the tactical shotgun. You don't have the range of the combat, so if you're gonna try and compete with that, you're gonna fail. AR shots from underneath potentially, but with the amount of materials that you can already see the player above him layering up, double layering pyramids and floors. So at that point, pressure.
Oh. No way. Okay, it's not him. I thought it was Face Jarvis. It's not him. Bro, can I like get on the zip line? I can't even watch the freaking World Cup right now. The reason why I'm stressing so hard is because I need freaking ammo. Oh my god. Dude, how do you spray so fast with the Scar? I gotta use the restroom. Alright.
The reaction time there, if you get lifted up and you have an open slot for reload in your combat shotgun, there's a little the little gimmick you do right now where you quickly spam reload and shoot by and on. And I want to have to aim at that point. Oh, bro, yeah. I've seen shots. Like, it's surreal, but I've seen shots miss, but very often you just see a big hit because they're right on top of each other. They hit all the time. Very, very accurate there. I haven't been in a situation to pull that one off, but man, I think one highlight happened last weekend, and ever since, it is just, they've to the playbook. Pretty much everybody had their eyes on that and said, oh, okay, I guess this is how we're going to do things. And it just literally, we had one, I think it was yesterday. Oh, these casters love that. That's the highlight. We had one yesterday where a player went for 2 back-to-back and couldn't quite get it to happen. He's trying. It was literally the last player who had 70 HP, just picked him up twice with wrist. Oh, look. He's trying to find somebody else. How crazy is that? But he does a hard dive down. He went right on top of another fight here. What's going on up top? Apple with wheels still in the game. C-Dub training. Oh, there's no any combat shots just straight off and no Burrito. One on the bro. He dropped in and then literally everyone down the bottom with him is gone now. Yep, that puts him right up to 3 elims. Here comes Wheels. He's kind of making his way down. He's got to pop this slurp juice though. Look at his health right now. Not sure why he's holding on to that, but it doesn't matter if it pays off because that fall damage is going to help him out tremendously. He takes some in return. Can he rip the train? He does.
Jeez, man.
He picked his teammate up, lifted him up there, took that elimination, multiple eliminations after that. Wheels, the victory royale, a crazy set of builds here. I love looking at these things afterwards, but what really matters is the play-by-play there. Every single strategy, and if we could, Zeke, take us through what you know. Well, Dr. Lupo, the only thing I know. Thanks, guys, for casting. As always, you guys are amazing, and of course, I agree. The fossils are a great story that tells what all went down in that game sundown. Now, I know you guys did with us what you have.
I think it's over. Bro, how did you get it? That's what I don't get. Come on down, bud. Oh my god, he's got a kill. I'm gonna go up there. Bro, stop shooting me, man. So dumb every time, bro. And somehow you hit a shot on me. Oh my god, this game is so retarded.
You right, you know what? Big brain staff right there. Big brain staff. Now, of course, we're gonna take a look at the standings, see how things are going. Now, again, guys, this is it. The final standings, or the final day, excuse me, of finals for NA West. 2 spots up for grabs. And don't forget, Pika's already qualified. So that means these 2 spots shift down. 2 right now. Carrions and Spook. They're in a pretty good spot.
Okay, like crisscross, applesauce, so baby, you can arrest me. Okay, we're done.
Carrion, Stack, Domo, Rex, Deuces, Spectrum, Maximo. That's basically Fortnite West in a nutshell, minus Eden and Sean.
Look at the point spread out.
Look at the point spread, and look who else is on this leaderboard. So Spook, Harrion, Saf, Domo, Rex, Deuces, Spectro, Maximo. That's basically Fortnite West in a nutshell, minus Aiden and Sean. However, we got a little bit of South Korea invasion going on. We talked about it at the
But this
start
is
of the show.
delayed. This one's delayed. Is it over? No, it's not. I thought it was over.
Oh. Then what am I supposed to do with that information?
Just suck it up.
No. Why?
I'm not searching up something that I don't know.
What are you even talking about?
Here's the shotgun.
Oh, thanks.
And where are we going after that?
There was a shotgun.
Okay, like crisscross applesauce, so baby caress me. Hey, brother! Okay, like crisscross applesauce, so baby caress me. I like. Apple sauce. Bro, stop! Get off of me! Yo, there's other people up there you could have killed, but you chased me. Well, there's another sweaty piece of crap that thinks he's cool because he took his mom's phone and got the skin. I think it ended. Yeah, it ended. God dang it. Stupid. Oops. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Why did I get a stupid mouse with a cord? Of course, he's like a freaking god, and he hits every shot, of course.
Fishing with my friend.
Okay, guys, so I'm just gonna be streaming this, and no mic. I'm not gonna be watching it, but you guys will. So, yeah. Alright, see you guys later.
For some reason, the board doesn't like me. We're going to still see who might make it. Pika has dominated thus far in NA West. The entire time today that he's been out there has held that first place position, but that might not be the case. We will see. It's still anybody's game. And to close out today, I need two casters of legendary proportions. Zekimus Prime and Courage JD.
Man, today is all about complimenting. First, Sundown says that I'm an amazing caster. Now, Dr. Lupo with the generous, kind words. Don't look at me, Lupo. No. Oh, he's saying you're wide. Anyway, what's up, Courage JD? How you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm feeling really good. Excited for these last few matches. I'm looking at you, production team, and people behind the scenes. I thank you for your hard work and dedication these last 9 weeks. And without you, this wouldn't be possible. I don't care what Zeke and Sundown and all of them say about you when the cameras aren't on. I care. Let's get into the games. See, I'm the only one that cares.
I don't know what to say because I'm the one who loves production more than you.
I don't know about
and has known all these wonderful individuals longer.
Nope.
Weird flex.
See, they're clapping.
But okay, that's right, they're clapping,
They're
for,
clapping
me.
for me.
No, they're clapping for me. All right, anyway.
They're clapping because your shoes are off camera. That's why they're clapping.
I guess because, anyway.
No, your shoes are fire, though. No.
Oh, thanks, man. Stop. Okay. All right, here we go, Courage.
Whoa, queue's closing 2 minutes, 25 seconds.
This is it, man. The tail end of NA West. Coming down here to the wire. The only spots available are 2. We saw the standings not that long ago, but those still very easily could change. A lot of these players trying to eke out as many points as possible via eliminations, high placement, the likes. And right now, every single decision they make is going to dictate whether they move up or down the standings, whether they make a mistake, whether they make a fantastic rotation and pick someone else off, shutting them down and ending their run. This is it.
This is everything that people have worked for. The last chance, all eyes on this region, players across the world who have not been able to qualify today, looking in and on to see who might make it in the final moments here. Stura Mura on your screen. A quick little tag with the combat shotgun there. Obviously has more in the inventory than just that. As he quickly does hit a reload. 39 players left in this lobby. With queues closing in the last couple minutes here, the next couple minutes, it's pretty crazy to think that this is the final moments of the Fortnite World Cup online open qualifiers for solos. As you know, duos going down in a little bit over a week and a half. We'll get back to here.
That's right. Don't forget, those times have been moved. It's now June 20th and 21st.
Yes.
And the times have been pushed back an hour, so make sure you know when to queue. Make sure to set your times. Things are a little bit different. Logos here going to be picked up in the crossfire. It's now Stura Mura making his rotation. Look at all these players, man. This is just chaos. Everyone trying to get themselves to safety.
Yeah, you see Jarvis up in the elimination feed, taking down one. Moog as well in there. Down goes Axel. Stura just staying alive. Keeping options open, looking for shots, and wow, one player lands nearly inside the box. Stura, you saw, immediately spun around and try to put a shot down range, but doesn't actually connect. We're now down to our top 29. Who will make it to the top 25 to earn those placement points? Stura staying active. Want to make sure you don't stay still ever. Even if you're in your own box safe, you never want to stay still. You never know when a heavy sniper could come flying on in with a shotgun combination. One more player. Who will be the one? And that's Perrin, who goes down in 26th to the storm.
Top 25 has been reached. Everyone getting 3 placement points Top 15 is that next threshold. Top 5 will follow, and the victory royale is worth the big old chunky 10 points. Now Stura here trying to send shots over, finds Jeremy Hacks there. Hacks back to the lobby. And now more will fall. Look at this lobby just thinning out so quickly. Jasper being eliminated there in 17th place. One more player. Whoever gets eliminated is going to miss out on those points. That's Proxy there going down. And look at this, just keeps going down. Renegade 464 also being picked off.
Renegade cut down there. You see RJ all the way on the low ground alongside Crispy, who's gotten multiple eliminations so far this game. Jack on the high ground. Great name, but one player all the way in the sky up above everybody, playing that height to their advantage.
Lucid just says, all right, Sura, you've had a great run, friend, but I'm going to go ahead and have to shut you down. Look at the high ground, though. Kanith right there to just give that floor the 1,000 HP just to secure his positioning. And again, man, we're going to see things slow down just a little bit, right, Courage? You know, people don't want to make mistakes. They're looking for top 5. That's when they feel the most confident. They can start making those plays. A huge 78 over on Jack there. Fortunately, he was taken over.
Yeah, Biles with the slurp, still just ticking, getting back as much health as possible. Oh, mid-shadow form gets ripped by that shotgun. Down goes the shields. Thankfully, another slurp in the inventory can be popped once the shadow form is ended, but either way, the damage has been done. Biles very weak at the moment, gonna have to stop and pop the slurp. You see a player with the Boombo on the other side of this wall. That's a very confident challenge, knowing the Boombo does a minimum 100 damage. Biles gets the win. Continue to build on out. Now in the top 5, the final amount of placement points have been earned, and down goes Biles there in the 5th place spot. Konichi still on the high ground. Waste Mendu, Rusian, and finally Lucid, the last players remaining.
And Lucid has already shut down several players here. He's got himself in a top 5. Now, what does he do with this advantage? Konichi again on the high ground, 32 builds. Down below, Rusian, 7, 8 elims. Chaining 2, one of them being Lucid, 0 builds right now. It is a 1v1, a massive 124 to the dome piece of Rusian. And now look, Konichi has the health advantage, but gets punished for not building.
He's going to spray it out.
Yeah, I mean, Rusian doesn't have any builds. He literally cannot do anything right now. He has to try and bring Konichi down, but look, Konichi just gets up on the hill and says, nice try. Nice try, Rusian.
If that zone doesn't go up a mountain, different story right there.
Yep.
But unfortunately, you saw right there as the zone moves on up, there's no opportunity to build up and match the player's height. And Konichi knows that, follows it up quite well in the end there. Nice victory royale as we move into our next game. Again, queues are closed, folks. No more opportunity to earn points. Now it just comes down to these last lobbies that were already started before the queue shut down. You already saw Arkham on your screen in this one. Looks like we're going to be hopping on board with Voice, who is a player 1 box over.
7 eliminations already, Courage.
Yeah.
30 players remain, 29 to be exact, here in Storm Circle 5. So we're going to see these lobbies be a little less dense, right? Because these are the final few games of the queue. Remember, you have that 3-hour window or 10 games to play. You can queue up until those last few seconds, and then if you get in those games, you want to play those out, try to farm elims, placement, whatever you can, because every single point matters. Voice going on the offensive there, looking to try and establish himself a nice little home made of metal, nestle himself into safety. Look down below, you got the likes of Arkham 1X.
Yep.
In the lobby.
And there's someone trying to bust right into the box right now. Arkham doing everything he can to just defend himself for the moment.
Wow.
And that double-edged sword of popping a campfire, looks like it's time to be the one on the aggression. He left that box. Arkham now pushing for every bit that he can. Those points up to qualify. Heavy Snipe comes in. Can't get.
Guy, he tracked him the entire time.
No, I think he's down to the left.
No, is that not him? Is that not Pinguino?
That's the
was
person.
him.
Down here, that's the guy.
No, it was Pinguino. It was Pinguino. I'm pretty sure. You might be right. Anyway, top 25. He is in there now.
He's done it.
He's done it. Man, 10 elims over on Arkham, though. And look, he's got builds for days. Double Shadow Bombs, 5 campfires. 5.
Yeah.
Hey,
if he goes to a late game heal off, he won't lose. I'll tell you that right now.
drop 4 all around you. It's in the middle.
Drop 4, and I think you just dance.
You just. And now look, we're moving over the lava, and you know what that means. Hot feet for everyone that touches lava. That they don't sure to use those materials, build out over the lava, so you do not have to try it. Now, I personally, I love using the lava. It only does a single point of damage, sends you forward. A little bit of control chaos. Now this player going to get built on. He's going to be in the baller. The baller's going to get cracked. Look, they tried to disengage.
Arkham is just W-keying every opportunity that he can right now. 11 eliminations, looking to get every point possible. Picks up 2 rifts and soars to the sky. Arkham in a fantastic position to keep raking in these points this game. Look at this, every box. He is challenging every box he sees, Zeke.
He wants points. He is so hungry. The fish out of water. The lava has been chumped. He is looking to find more and more eliminations. Noli here from KNG. Unfortunately going to meet his end there at the hands of Arkham One X. 12 eliminations, Scourge. 12. Now he's going to use... it's unbelievable. Look at this. He's going to let someone else.
This is the confidence you love to see in a player. Heavy snipe, can't get into the box, but either way, high ground taken from Arkham. And still with materials for days, 16 players left. 2 more placement points about to be earned if he can live through to the top 15. Broke 1 player, Shields, who's dropping all the way down. More challenging. He's going to continue to focus the right way, not tunnel visioning on those eliminations below.
That's
Instead,
literally what I was going to say.
keeping the focus on the people up top who are the greater threat at taking his high ground. And now look at how high up he is.
Look down below, though, Vinny. He's kind of, depending on where we go, if this continues to move, he's in a really tough spot. He's got to try and get himself up. Or, okay, this is actually moving, going to hug this little edge. He's just going to just roll his way down below. Look at this.
There's not a lot of builds left.
Completely snaking this. But, yeah, 10 builds. Well, okay. All right, and 15.
Enjoy. Arkham actually wound up using the final rift right there that he had. So really wanting to ensure he doesn't waste a ton of materials. Says, I'll just rift and retake high ground again, because that's the mindset that I'm on right now. Vinny pushing forward. Down to 3 builds, 2 builds. That's it. Can no longer defend himself. And with only a common tactical shotgun, this looks quite grim, folks. As Vinny is just stuck here hoping one of these players walks in front of him just like this. Good 78 tag. There's the elimination onto Lair, and some materials. Another player challenges, dodges the trap. Elimination down onto Fisku. Top 7 now in this lobby.
3 back-to-back. There you go, Vinny. And look at this. Arkham again in that high ground position. He's trying to shut down Deuces, who's just 1 tier below. Butterdie is below him, and then everyone else is out on the lowest ground. I mean, Arkham is on a spree right now. 12 eliminations. If he hits top 5, a 17-point game minimum. He looks to pick off the player there. Could not quite. No, sorry, look, he's already in top 5. 2 more players.
He's at a 19-point game right now. 19-point game right now. Can he continue this one? Vinny's all the way on the low ground. He's challenging the 1 player on height. Of course, Arkham's going to win this. Okay, got a little quiet there. Got a little intensive for a second. Slowly getting knocked down. 1 versus 1. Arkham continuing to try to keep this height. This player's about to be in the lava. Arkham, 2 builds left. It's going to come down to this. He can't pop the minis. 1 shot, 2 shot. There it is. Arkham, a 14 elimination victory royale. 24 points. Talk about clutch right there, Zeke.
What a massive game, especially
Insane.
here. In the last few moments, you're facing off against players that have similar point values. 24 points. Arkham, you're insane.
Wow.
You're nuts, okay?
Absolutely
Straight
wild.
up.
Into our next game. 29 players left in this lobby. Sinu on your screen. Currently boxed and set on up here. Taking down 1 tree. Want to get as much vision as possible. 2 Rift-to-Goes, 3 Shadow Bombs. All the movement you could ever want. Right now, not in the zone, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal for Sinu. It's with those items of utility. Can make it there quite easily.
Starts building down. Getting ready here because the storm is going to start moving. And now he's going to try and figure out how he wants to navigate this. You said it best. He's got the 2 rifts. He's probably going to be looking to catch players as they use their utility for rotations, whether it be launch pads. A little bit of an awkward balance there, but maybe it was his intention. He marks where he's going to go ahead and go and use that to his advantage. Boxes up. Okay, all right. This is a fine position. Someone lands in the box. 113, Jay Young. Don't challenge Sinu.
Sinu wins that one. and moves one step closer to earning those top 25 placement points. Shots coming in from all the way up top.
Another member of KNG, Tavern, excuse me, here. 6 eliminations on him. The loadout's looking phenomenal. Ammo for days. Mats for days.
Yeah.
The question is, how does he want to put this all into effect? How does he unfold his master plan to rack up more points? Because again, this could be his final game that we're tuning into, right? Because the queues are done. We're just kind of getting through some games, highlighting a few more players, and then we'll take a look at the final standings a little bit later on. Cypher going to be picked off just outside top 25. No placement points for him. You got to hope he's found at least a handful of eliminations before being sent back to lobby.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than getting this far in the game and dropping right outside placement. I talked about it earlier, but it really does mess with your mindset. When you're in a moment like this, you're like, okay, here's my opportunity. Get points on the board. Be in a fantastic position to up that score and then get cut down just before placement points begin to fold on through. Really no worse feeling. Tavern floating on towards his own. Will land in the storm and take 1 tick of 10 damage. That's worth it though. Has established a little bit of extra height over the players on the very bottom lobby and returned some shots back to the player who was shooting down his wall earlier. Oh, beautifully done. Spots one player who was just on the edge of that zone, and he'll continue to put on pressure, and I love this right now, Zeke. You can't ask for anything better. Players who are under 50 HP with the zone at their back having to run right at you.
And this is just free food for Tavern. More eliminations to be racked up, points to be had. Now, if he can hit top 15, 5 points for placement total for him. You see him there on the left side of your screen, but on the right, again, just a refresher, these are the point values, 25, 15, 5, victory hour, all the placement thresholds. And every elim is a point. Down below, Mouse 1 Toggler in very critical condition. Justin here on the right side of your screen, he's looking pretty healthy. Ethan down below as well is pretty hurt. Justin, though, 1 elim, 9 builds left. Someone hops out of a ball looking to challenge. He gets a great trade out, and he does have the half shield to top himself back off.
I like that.
Dude, he needs to find something.
I like the no hesitation on immediately popping the half shield. You've got zone moving. You want as much health as possible at this point in the game. You don't have a lot of builds. Literally every engagement, you need any advantage possible, and right now 50 more shield could make all the difference. Justin, 3 builds remaining. Player keeping him outside the zone. Great shot onto Free G. We'll grab at least 15 builds.
Oh, that's not much. A failed edit there is going to cost him 10 points of HP for the mistake there. He does have the launch pad, but I don't know how helpful it's going to be right now. Okay, all right.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. It's not helpful when it's inside your own box. And now with no builds left, Justin is in a point of panic. Yeah, down it goes. A little bit frantic right there. Dropped down the wrong trap, and because of it, does go down. So 8 players left in this game as we continue to push on through towards seeing who will get the victory royale. You've got Sealmat a level below Tavern. Tavern now beginning to put pressure on. And we'll drop the player down lower. Smart play, keeps high ground, much more safe. Less of an opportunity of someone challenging.
He sees the white damage numbers on the player over one in that 1x1. More damage numbers, those are blue, so remember those are shield damage numbers. Gonna start to drop back down. This is good. Rejoin everyone else down below playing Fortnite. Now, where is this player? He's hunting them down, Purge. He's still hungry. Yeah. He's on the 8 elims. You got to think he's trying to break that double digits.
I'm wondering if he's worried about this. This build above. Someone did just land on height. That's what I was questioning for a second. Does get challenged, but it's Sinu, and Tavern gets the better of him right there. I thought that was going to spell disaster for Tavern, but it does not. And now we're down to our top 3: Hellboy, Sealmat, and Tavern, fighting for the top spot.
And someone like Sealmat's been in these positions, right? He's made it into your top 3 several times. He knows how to battle this out immediately. Look at that. Shuts down Hellboy in the 1v1. Now, Tavern standing between him and the 3 extra points from the victory royale. Tavern in the right side of your top right. Sealmat in the bottom right there. Now, if Tavern picks this up, this is a 20-point game for him. If Matt picks it up, it's a 16-point game. And it's Sealmat who's going to take the game away. Again, Sealmat's been in these positions before. He knows exactly how to capitalize and how to shut other players down.
And with how quick that player left, I assume they're trying to rush back into
hop back into
queue before that. Because remember, we are looking back about 10-15 minutes ago to where these last games were starting. Probably trying to frantically hop on in. 37 players left in this one. Again, we will have your final placings and the standings here after these last couple games. We'll show you every single person who qualified across the world for the solos competition. Now that we'll know every single one of the 100 players. It's incredible to think about, Zeke. We've made it here. Lupa put it best. The last 2.5 months have led to this point.
That's right, man. 2 spots in NA West, and man, just to think about it, you know, so many players have worked so hard. They've continued to grow over the course of the current 9 weeks. When we do hit that final week of duos, it will be 10 weeks. Just to see everyone grow, improve, level up, it's been a journey, you know. And I think at the end of the day, that's something to look back on and say, you know what, I'm nasty now.
I'm nasty now.
My gameplay is soggy.
It is soggy. People have very soggy gameplay out there.
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
I've heard many people say that. No Dr. Lupa, I've heard people say that. You're just old right now. That's all it is. 35 players in the current lobby. 10 more need to fall before top 25. Flock's inventory.
Uh-oh, it seems like this player in the wood box here has been the one deemed from everyone. You must drop now, as all turn their attention towards Frost. As unfortunately, there's no way you're stopping that much spam, my friend. 32 left right now. 2 shadow bombs available. As now, players continuing to prepare for these storms to begin to move.
Here we go. Hopping down below, you see WBG Viz here. I'm curious to see what the loadout. You can see he's got the heavy sniper. Look at this. Golds for days.
He's played solid gold mode. I think that's what's happening right here.
He's got himself the bandages if things get a little bit dicey, and of course the minis are going to help as well. Nothing in the ways of mobility, at least it doesn't appear that way, unless he does have launch pads and that visual bug is just hiding them from us. Makes things more intense. 31 players left. Hops in! S2's Mo just gets demolished.
Clean shot with the combat shotty right there. One clean motion. You love seeing stuff like that. Legendary combat shotgun just showing how good it is. Whether it's up close and personal or from medium to longer ranges, still gets the job done. Rifts going off, launch pads being placed, shadow bombs being popped. It's an all-out sprint to the next zone as people fight for the best position.
The question would be, where do we go from here? Do we keep going south into Neil Tilted? Now, I believe Pasty there is going to be picked up due to storm damage. Zenst here must have gotten a little bit of damage over on that player. Don't forget that new timer is up to 60 seconds. If someone is eliminated, you get that elimination credit. It's very, very helpful there in securing things. 28 players. Sense is sensing himself in top 25. Boom, immediately there.
That was a stretch. Can we agree?
All right. I'll give it.
Sense is sensing himself for the top 25.
I didn't expect to just pop there. It's like 3 people were just instantly eliminated, so I just kind of jumped the gun. I should have made the joke a little earlier there. Macy here going to be picked up. Rusian going to be picked up. And look at this. Sense up on the high ground. Well, you know, this is his high ground now.
Yeah, I guess that's how that works. Playing from height, drum gun, 600 shots.
Wow.
On the high ground.
You know, the shotgun ammo, it's a little sparse right now. 25, it's enough to get the job done, but he can't spend too many, you know, if players are rifting up this guy, he can't send extra out.
On height at this point is actually where you go through the majority of your shotgun ammo, so I completely agree. You might be thinking, well, there's only like 15 people left. How much ammo could you really need? Well, when you have height in the late game, when everyone's flying around and you're putting shots down range,
you're using at least 3.
The custom is using shotgun ammo. But as I say that, he puts the drum gun to use, so Zen's keeping watch of that ammo himself, making the best plays possible with the different weapons in his arsenal.
He does have the 600 rounds. You mentioned it earlier, a 50 drum mag over on the drum gun. He's going to start putting it to work here, just trying to harass Flick, making him, you know, trying to dictate what Flick is doing, how he's moving, and when. Observers, you guys are just showing off here in the final few moments of this game. 10 players left. Viz finds Flick, though, with a Flick shot. I don't know what's going on with me right now. 7 eliminations over on Viz.
I respect it.
You know, I just feel like
my box.
Double 80s. Navi BB. I'm sorry. It's going to be back to lobby for you, BB.
Maxed out brick from that, too. So back up to over 50 builds. One player just in front. Again, you can tell Viz has the same mindset as what we saw earlier from Arkham. I have to challenge every player if I want to qualify. At this point, I need the best. I need every elim here, plus a victory royale if I want to have any chance.
And you know these players are actively looking at the leaderboard. They're actively pulling up and saying, where am I? Who is ahead of me? How many points do I need to close that distance? Or how many do I need to jump up? Am I in contention? Are we at tiebreakers? What is the difference right now? He's going to drop down immediately. Finds an elimination. Lopez 8, or
Up the mountain.
Lopeza, YouTube.
Up the mountain.
All right, Zen still up on the high ground. Viz there closing the gap. Crayon there as well. Proverbs, he's got himself the ball, gets cracked, and look at this HP. He isn't critical. He's going to fall there. 3 players left, Courage.
Yeah, Viz at the bottom right of your screen. Zen still playing from the high ground. Crayon with shots coming in. All challenges come on to Viz, and Zen just says, hey, you guys fight. I'll come clean up whoever's left. And that's exactly what happens. Ending the game with a max 200 HP. Brilliantly done right there from Zenz. Keeping the height and dropping in when the time comes. Doesn't get much better than that as we prepare for our next game. Zeke, I think we're coming down towards the end here. Are you going to shed a tear?
Probably, man. Probably. It's so strange to think about. I remember at the beginning of all this, I was like, man, 10 weeks, you know, that's a long time. I did it before in Summer Skirmish, and that was long, and you know, I blinked, and then suddenly here we are, week 9. It's almost all said and done. Of course, we still have the finals that I'm of course looking forward to.
I don't think I've ever been more excited for an event than the World Cup Finals.
Man,
it is going to be absolutely insane.
I don't think the Fortnite fam is ready for how crazy the finals are going to be.
Yeah. It should be nuts. I know, I'm sure Epic's going to pull out all the stops for it, make sure it's quite the spectacle because, man, $30 million in prize money or whatever it is, plus the beautiful venue we're going to be in, New York City, the height of the summer. I mean, are you kidding me?
I look forward to it. Think about it often. And, of course, you know, it's going to be super fun casting those games. But for now, we got to live in the moment, Courage. We got to see what's going on with these players. Blixifier, he's on the 3 limbs. There's still 40 other players he could potentially, you know, devour for more points. One here. Nishi is just going to get picked off immediately. Look at this. Baller just going to go over, pick up all the loot. You know, I was going to say, if I'm someone else watching this, you got to crack the Baller immediately. Don't let him get away with this for free. At least break the Baller, force him to use those materials he just picked up, and that is exactly what happens.
The Baller health updates have been great. It made them much more reasonable and competitive, and you see right there, a moment one player can peek on out and just immediately cut down that Baller, and now one less is available. Looking at the full lobby, Nolan, 42 points. And knowing where some of the other players are stacking up point-wise, Nolan's probably a little bit far off from qualifying. Would need maybe the best game ever from here on out.
I mean, he would need to start a spree immediately. Looking at the loadout, it's a little sparse. I mean, dualies are great, but you just got to make sure you're up close, you're landing those headshots, and you can just shred someone's HP.
Yep.
Someone goes for the challenge of 127 with the tack. The dualies are coming out. He wants to challenge, going to go try and punch through this metal. He needs to try and do it fast. Do not let the HP bar tick up. He gets the wall replaced. The player defensively comes out with the wall ramp. Look at this. They're hugging, and another ramp comes out. The trap against the wall. Okay.
Dodge.
It's okay.
Dodge.
It's fine.
Dodges. These are the best players in the world. Zeke, they know how to dodge those traps. 29 players left.
You ever feel like it's like, you know, when you go to like a movie and you put on the 3D glasses and it's like it's in your face? That's what happens every time a trap comes out. I think it's like
right there.
It's going to be me that's eliminated. I get like flashbacks of all the times I've been eliminated via traps. All too many.
Dude, they are the most, like, the toughest way to drop. It used to be like much more humiliating when it happened because the trap used to have to be placed on a fully set wall. And it would take the time to obviously go with that. But now, with how fast the traps can go down for 150 damage, they're one of the best defensive tools when someone's aggressively pushing into your box. And that's a beautiful rocket right there.
Wow. The massive, that was huge. Blixifier shut down. And if that was his last game, that's it. He cannot rack up any more points.
Nope.
Great angle there. Caminus there on just below the tarp. Zed there. Oh my gosh, look at the HP. Just gone. That's it. Vinny Recon there. So many names. Maximos in this. Harians is in this. People contesting for those 2 spots available. And look at this. We hop in, of course, with Harians. 3 elims.
71 points.
This could go any way, man. If Harians could just drop a massive game here, find elims, at least 5 more, let's say, at minimum.
I mean, have we seen anyone near 80 points? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So obviously we don't know the official standings yet. We'll give them to you in just a few minutes. But right now, looking at all things considered, Harrions has been in the top 10 throughout the day. Right now, still at 73 points as he gets 2 more for placing top 15. Tries to drop the player in from up top. 9 builds left. Harrions wants to pop this other mini. And from here on out, I think it's going to all come down to just good use of the weapons that he has. Tac shotgun comes in. Only gets a brief little tag. Nothing too much on that player down below. You shadow bomb away. Harrions cannot finish up that elimination. He's made it to the top 11. Now challenges all the way to the low ground. A rocket does connect, but he gets some health on the elim. Knight, though, takes Harrions down from the back, and here are your final 9 players in this game. Barl all the way on the high ground.
So we got to remember, 75 points is where Harrions is at right now. As we look at other players, just peek down. So Nolan is right now 49. He's very well and far away from Harrions. So right now, I think, I don't remember the standings. I've been so focused on these games. Nolan here, he needs to make the play of his life. Knight goes down. Nolan is 1 elimination away. There it goes. Herbley goes down to Tokata. Shuts him down. He's got the placement points. He needs to make the play of his life right now, Courage.
Starts with that. First shots come in. Rocket now out. Second elimination comes through.
He got both.
Siege J goes down. Nolan, 53 points again. Still don't think it's going to be enough, but at this point, it's valiant efforts. Playing for pride. Rocket comes through. Does it knock a player down? Only 1 build left. He hears the mini being popped. He knows the person's got to be weak. Oh, they're just below. Great challenge from...
Oh, my God. The flick shot over on Barl.
Cracks him right there. The tree up above. Is this about to drop this player down?
I believe so.
Does it drop the player down?
Yeah, it should, unless he's got builds.
Here
he comes! Oh, my God!
Wow. A clean shot from Nolan on the Takata, the victory royale. Unfortunately for him, 58 points, probably not enough. Either way, great final performance.
Absolutely mind-blowing games out of NA West. But for now, guys, we're going to send it back in the studio. Let's go meet up with Dr. Lupo and see what's up.
NA West, absolutely ridiculous. Nolan literally owning the entire end game there, putting on an excellent show. The choice to rocket at just the right time, drop players in from above. Wild combat shotgun shots. You love to see it. And that actually is the final game for NA West that we're going to show you, which means it's time to take a look at the standings in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We're going to throw to a break. Sorry to debate you a little bit, but I had to do it. We'll be here when you come back. See you in 10.
What's up, Fortnite fam? Sundown here, and today we're going to cover some of the basic terminology you should know when watching competitive Fortnite. If you're familiar with high-level gameplay, these should be commonplace and a nice little refresher. If you're a little newer, buckle in, because you're about to learn up. Rotations. A rotation is the path a player or team takes to get from their current location to the next safe zone. Rotations cover not only the direction the players choose to path, but also the method they use to get there. A lot of different forms of utility enable rotations, including vehicles, rift-to-goes, building, shadow bombs, and glider redeploy. A player's ability to rotate effectively is key because this determines what type of engagements they'll be facing and whether or not they're at an advantage or disadvantage. Gatekeeping. Gatekeeping is when a player who is secure inside the safe zone puts pressure on an opponent who is forced to rotate because of the storm closing in on them. The gatekeeper is able to get uncontested shots onto the opponent, as they are forced to move due to not wanting to take damage from the storm. You will see a lot of top players utilize this in order to create opportunities to get eliminations and points. High ground advantage. High ground advantage is when you have a height advantage over your opponent and are looking down on them. Having the high ground enables you to have more access to information and easier ability to take and hit shots. You will frequently see players battling for high ground in all stages of the game, but in particular during the late game. The ultimate high ground is generally the player or team who controls the highest level during the final circles, and they have a number of advantages. They are typically the least threatened, can decide when to drop down and start taking fights, and also have great angles to punish opponents with AoE weapons or rifle fire. Low ground warrior. The next term is the opposite of the high ground. The low ground warrior is the player looking to sweep along the ground floor, taking close quarter combat fights and forcing opponents to make the first move. This can also be efficient because it often doesn't require as many materials or as much of a risk to gain control of, but can also lead to being in a lot more chaotic of an environment. Backside of the storm. Speaking of chaotic environments, our next term is possibly the most perfect embodiment of this. The backside of the storm is when the safe zone is closing in towards a new one and the players are clustered in towards one edge. Generally, it is very high density of competitors, and you will find a lot of interactions, engagements, disengagements, and eliminations occurring at this point, particularly for those low ground warriors we just talked about. 1x1s. 1x1s are the most basic proponent of building in competitive Fortnite. This is when a player boxes themselves in using their own builds, making them safe from outside fire. This technique can be expanded on to allow for players to take control of a space around them, but it all starts with the 4 walls around you, then a floor plus ceiling that each have a pyramid on them. Tunneling. Tunneling is the first basic expansion of the 1x1s. Tunneling is when players create a tunnel out of their own builds in order to rotate safely. This is typically done by putting out floors and ceilings in either a straight or diagonal path, then covering your sides with walls as you advance. This allows players without utility to rotate for maximum safety. 90s. 90s are when players utilize vertical 90-degree rotational building in order to build upwards as fast as possible, while also remaining covered. This enables players to try and gain high ground advantage or outplay their opponent to get a quick, different angle. You'll frequently see them used in mid-game build fights or in endgame scenarios where players have to build up very quickly. This has been a quick rundown of the common competitive terms that are frequently used on broadcast. If there are any other terms you're unfamiliar with, let us know using the hashtag Fortnite World Cup and asking for an explanation. We hope this helps you level up, and we'll see you all on the battle bus.
Zeke, this is it. This is the last chance, all right? People need to know about this block party, all right? This is your last opportunity to get them involved, to get them hyped. Zeke, everyone's gonna be there, all right? DJ Zeke's gonna be there. DJ Sundown's gonna be there. Everyone's gonna be there, all right? The people are waiting. All right. You know what, man? I'm DJ Zeke. I don't need no card. But what you need to do is buy your tickets to the block party. Tickets are only $35, Fortnite fam. Listen, all right? June 15th, 16th at the LA Forum. Day 1, Creative Showdown. Listen, all right? Team Evolve built an incredible map. Spoiler alert, it's dope. Day 2, Celebrity Pro-Am. 50 pro gamers, 50 celebrities, all battling out for a $3 million charity prize pool. What more do you want? What more do you need? Fortnite fam, you need to be there because we are ready to party with you. Bam!
When it actually qualified, it's actually such a relief, such a big achievement, and something I've been working for almost a year now. It feels really good.
I think it's one of my biggest accomplishments. It's just a massive, massive pool of people.
You need to be so incredibly proud of your son being one of the best, one of the best solo Fortnite players in the world.
It's still hitting me like slowly. I was literally just laughing. Like I was laughing so much.
Wow, I won $50,000 guaranteed, and I'm going to New York.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit 50,000. Oh,
there you go.
As a kid, this is basically all you dream of.
The hype's really real. It's a game I can compete in, and I think that's why I have so much fun in it.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness!
What a play!
I'm
incredibly grateful for Fortnite for like giving me the opportunity to just pursue gaming and how many friends I've made through this game.
Thank you for everyone who believed in me, because I honestly didn't really believe in myself.
It's gonna be so fun. I love it.
It's awesome. Thanks, Fortnite.
All right, Fortnite fam, this is it. 9 weeks of work, 5 of those have gone to solo competition, and now we are here to find out who the final players are that will be joining us in the Fortnite World Cup. Now first, of course, we've got this guy, Sundown. But so I was gonna say, first, you guys have been super excited on social media. You know we love interacting with you. Let's take a look at all the exciting things you guys have been posting about. Of course, so many people qualifying, many excited about it.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
An aspect.
Zero ping.
Let's go, baby. Zero ping, OP.
Zero ping, boys.
I heard that lets you take walls easier.
Yes, indeed, apparently.
There you go.
This is my favorite one right here, just MQ. This is unreal. Thank you guys for believing for everything. All you need is to believe in yourself. Love you guys. Just subscribe to my YouTube right there. It's like going into a nice little emotional message and then slides the plug in.
He must
Courage
watch.
taught him well.
He literally must watch Courage JD all day.
Listen,
there you go.
Gotta know how to plug. Simple as that.
Don't. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fortnite fans across the globe, we know what you're waiting for, and that is the NA West results. Who will be the 2 players that have punched their tickets and will be joining us in the World Cup Finals in New York City? You guys ready to find out?
Yes, sir.
Want to see this?
Here we go. Arkham 1X. Now, Pika, of course, is already qualified, so that means Harryans will be coming through. Congratulations to both players. Are you guys surprised? I mean, I feel like we've been seeing Harryans literally all day.
Not surprised at all. I mean, Arkham and Harryans have been fantastic. Harryans was in that top
spot in the semifinal as well. The one thing to note here on the NA West leaderboards, there was a match that launched after the time window. It will end up being invalidated. It did not impact the qualification spots, but the order might change. So if you check the leaderboard out maybe tomorrow and something's a little different, that's why. So just wanted to give you a little heads up in there. But again, congratulations to all of these guys. Such incredible players snagging the final 2 spots. That's it. The solos competition is now set. The pool is there, and I mean, it's gonna be absurd.
Man, cannot wait for World Cup finals. Now, of course, guys, just to give you a refresher as to how the entire day went, let's take a look back. We'll start with Oceania, remind you guys who was qualified. That is Rona Season or Sazman. You know, it's fantastic to see this player come through. So much work, so much has gone into his trip, and now Courage, he's made it through. He's got himself a ticket.
What a relief it must be. Obviously, it's a whole different story when you're in one of those regions where there's one spot. It's something to think about where it's like winning the lottery. You have to have everything go right, then to not only fight for it, but it's across a window. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon that you need to play through the entire day and do well. Sazman, congratulations. It was great talking with him earlier. You can just tell how excited he is.
Got anything? Oh, I thought you were going to say something. All right, moving on along. Asia. Let's take a look and refresh your memory as to who will coming through. That is Moffin XD. Again, similar story in Oceania. Actually, 1 point making the difference there. So Sexy Boy being edged out at the very end by a single point or an elimination. You hate to see it, Sundown, but still awesome.
It was so rough for Sexy Boy, too, because he got off to a really good start, and then there was, I think, his middle 5 games, he ended up only getting 3 eliminations and then was like 50-something, 40-something, so he's playing them out. Popped off in his last 3, but it wasn't enough. Best of luck to him in Week 10 in the duos competition because he's played so absurdly well, but even bigger congratulations to Riddles Moffin taking that single qualification spot, the last one coming out of Asia for solos.
Now moving on along, we've got Europe, so let's take a look at this and give you guys a fresh reminder. This is, I believe, the first time, Lupo, we've seen the top 8 just being a top 8. Not like several people that have qualified and shifting everything down.
A brand new array of players making their way in. But that being said, they're not names necessarily that we haven't seen before. We have multiple players from Lestream qualifying. Finally, one of Courage JD's go-tos every single time. Mongrel right there, smack dab in the middle at 5th. It doesn't surprise me to see who we see on the board. And it doesn't surprise me that we're having big swings in terms of players that are maybe more or less consistent, because as Fortnite develops and changes, you have people that adapt to it very quickly, some that struggle a little bit, but like you have consistent players throughout the entire event. I have to call specifically to Lestream, both those players very, very good, but all the way at the top. Andretta, we talked about it earlier, 200s, a 600, and then out of nowhere just smashes his way all the way to the top, first place. Love to see that.
He'll do indeed. Now, of course, guys, we're going to move on. Brazil. Monster, you and I got to hang out for that region. Clipnode. I mean, we just saw clip after clip of Clipnode there. And for him to shut out people, I know, like Red Techno Viking, people like Red Snow, the 9Z duo, members of W7M.
Yeah, it was
Clipnode, this is huge.
And I mean, and it's just so painful to see people like Techno Viking just not be able to squeeze through. Even Oli King, who had a great performance yesterday. And then today, just like coming in 6th is also a great performance back to back. So guys, you have to give respect to anyone who's been hitting these top 10 boards. This is not the end of the road for these guys.
Also, for Techno Viking, it breaks my heart to say it, but he posted a tweet afterward. There were 3 weeks where Brazil had 1 spot, and there were 2 weeks where Brazil had 2 spots. In the 3 weeks where Brazil only had a single spot, Red Techno Viking was 2nd place every single time. That is the definition of heartbreak. Close and then so far away. A brilliant effort from him, but again, it's the consistent players we see. And I call Clipnode out, I think it was week 3 or 4. I'm like, hey, he's on here every single time, puts it all together week 9.
Well, there you go. Now, of course, guys, we also did have NA East over on deck. We got to see them a little earlier on. Courage, this is the list. Yeah. These more familiar names and even some new ones.
Yeah, we saw it went down to the wire already at the top, the 3 players who had already qualified, but Legendian, Relief, I know, to have made it on through. Aspect we spoke to, it shows the dedication. These guys said, hey, we haven't made it here yet. Let's give ourselves the best chance possible. They literally move to a new place just to be together, to be able to get the best practice and the best, performance opportunity to perform well, and Aspect does it. A worthy investment, has now made it on through. Creo sneaks in just at the end, if you remember, came down to the wire. But a very worthy 6 qualifying players here from NAE. Excited to see them.
And you know what? I'll never forget Aspect's opening, because it was the legit start of everything. He popped off like a 20 bomb, which we thought was never possible in the pre-qualifier, and he didn't pull through. But I just knew back then. I was like, dude, Aspect's got something special going on. So good to see him come in the final moment. So big week opener, great week closer for as far as solos go, and good to see him pull through.
Yeah, for sure. Now, guys, of course, we've got to add the names to the wall. So, Lupo, do you just go ahead and
do the first one?
I was about to say, we'll get the first guy up there. Congratulations to Arkham, another double qualifier in there the last weekend. Do you believe?
I don't even know what the point is.
Wait, hold on. Twitch chat, everyone viewing, send Lupo your energy now.
I don't even know why you bothered. It's not going to work, dude. It's not going to work. Whatever, dude. I'm done with this.
It just did it.
All right, well, guess we lost Lupo there. He gained the magic touch, but just walked off the stage. Harrians in that final spot. These are your last 19 qualifiers for the solo qualification, and what better way to close the show and close the solo qualifiers than talking to the man himself who was in that last spot. Harrians, you there, man?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
What up?
So,
amazing.
I'll ask you the stereotypical first question. You got out of the game, you checked the leaderboard, all was said and done. What was the first thing you did?
I joined my friend group's Discord, and I was just kind of freaking out a little bit. I don't know what to say.
Well, I mean, freaking out is definitely the appropriate response. So after big semifinals yesterday, I saw you kind of VOD review, go through your stuff. Did you kind of feel it today? Did you know you were going through? Because we've seen you in the competitive scene all the time, but kind of in the World Cup qualifiers, you've been just outside the top and pressing towards it. What was the difference today?
Today, I would just say I played really consistent. I got into my late games. I was able to get early rotations and get picks on backside of zone, and eventually just played that consistently all the way through.
You were consistent indeed. The point total saw it. And I mean, your gameplay really speaks to just the decision-making process. So what's kind of going through your mind when you're in those tense situations? Were you thinking about the qualification spot, or is it just all about know your practice, do your drills, get yourself to the right spot?
I mean, I knew what I had to do. I had like 4 shadow bombs in my last game, so I knew I could at least make it through 2 moving zones, maybe even 3 if I used them right. And I knew that I went into that game with like 66 points. I knew if I picked up like around another 10, 8, 10, somewhere in there, I would definitely have a good shot.
I got a question for you now, Harrians. I mean, it felt like every time we tuned into you, man, you're just slaying left and right. It was like you were a walking montage. What has practice been like for you? Because today was your day. You put everything together, and it was unbelievable.
Well, these last, the first few weeks, I noticed that the one thing that I was doing well was I was placing well. I was always like top 10 every game. I was getting placement points, and I was like 75% placement points, and I knew I need to start getting kills. So these last few weeks, I've been really just working on box fighting and taking early and mid game fights to get those better or easier kills early game, and then that'll take me into late game with even more loot.
Yeah, awesome. Well, Harrians, massive congrats. Thank you for taking time to talk with us. We want to give you the floor now just to plug your social, send thanks to whoever. Floor is yours, my friend.
Twitch.tv/Harrions. That's all.
There you go. Wait, is it Harrians or Harryons?
Harryons. Oh,
I was unintentionally right. Thank you so much. We'll see you in New York City, where we will get a slice of pizza.
Awesome.
All right, Harrians. Thank you so much. That was Harrians. Massive congrats.
Unintentionally right is the only right you ever are.
Okay. All right. Can't make it through an entire show. All right. Well, Fortnite fam, again, that is it. We know the 100 players that are going through to the finals, and I think the only fitting way, of course, is to run through all of them together
Have to do it.
We have to do it. So I think we should go ahead and do that. You guys can kind of
literally told us we have to do it.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
You ruined the magic. Here you go.
Here it is.
Taking a look at this. I mean, and Sundown, we'll start with you. We'll kind of go around. Give me 2 players, just out the gate.
Right off the bat, Prisionero, and I'll take the easy one, Dubs.
Dubs.
The Spanish player, and then the young sensation out of the East.
All right, Dr. Courage, you want to go?
That week 1 is stacked from NA,
Yeah,
especially.
it's crazy.
Week 3, looking at it as well. Top Banny, someone that was always there. How do you not point out Tfue? Also, Dementos, that duo partner originally of Mongrel. Now they're qualifying in week 3. Very talented players.
Monster?
Let's take a look here. NRG ZT, veteran on the scene, has been putting in good work, and just if I had to choose another shout out, why not give it to Buck, who had one of the most emotional videos, even brought me to a couple tears, man. Shout out to Buck, dude.
Finally, Lupo.
Honestly, the first spot I go to, the players from Brazil have always put on an excellent show. So anytime you have a chance, like Mix, anybody like that shows up on the board, I love that. South America coming in big. Yeah, I love to see it.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, the final week. These are the 19 that are joining us in the Fortnite World Cup Finals. We have our 100. Fortnite fam, be hyped. Send them all some love. Take time to just find their socials, find their content, send them all the love in the world. And I think the last thing I want to do before we go ahead and head out, Sundown kind of talked about this a little bit earlier on. And, obviously we want to celebrate everyone that's qualified. It means the world to them. But if you made it to finals, the top 3,000 players, and you didn't qualify, keep your head up. I know it's very easy to get down. I know. But you made it there for a reason. You're an incredible player, and you deserve to make it to the finals that day.
It was absolutely incredible, like we talk about, and Lupo even kind of touched on it as well. It has been a grind. There's one more week left. This was your last shot for the solos, but put all of your focus into that duo competition. Keep your head up, keep the momentum rolling, because you need the confidence, you need the strong mental game, and don't give up. If you want to keep playing, there's always something to play for, whether it's out there in the community, people starting to run their own events, or whatever happens in the future. You can do it if you set your mind to it and if you genuinely want to.
That's right. Even though you did not qualify, your journey does not end. Your Fortnite journey begins right now. Now, Fortnite fan, before we say goodbye, don't forget Week 10 has been moved. It is on the 20th and the 21st, and we're back an hour, so make sure to set your calendar and your times, because that is the finals for the duo competition. Gentlemen, thank you guys so much for being here with us, Casting Games. Fortnite fam, thank you guys for being here with us and enjoying all the Fortnite action, but that's it from us. So, of course, don't forget to thank your bus driver, and we'll see you guys on the battle bus. We are getting ready, guys. The final opportunity for a lot of these players to qualify.
Use the RPG to drop down Clarity. Clarity has zone position, gets the first shot, and Casker finds it!
Knocks the one player down to the box. Shotgun comes through.
Dropping down inside, shots back behind. The quick
Okay,
and the flip.
Let's go,
Are you
Armin.
kidding me?
Arkham here. The lowest HP, the Rocket gonna come in and protect himself.
He's in the zone, he's
Oh my God!
He got it!